What's up, Yugi Bros? Before we start the video, I would like to talk about the new weekly giveaways. As of this week, starting this week, and moving on for the foreseeable future, I would like to start doing weekly giveaways. It's just going to be for one item every week. I will announce the beginning of the new giveaway, usually the Sunday or Monday of that new week, and then announce the winner of that giveaway the following Saturday. As of this video, this week we're going to be giving away a structure deck of Twisted Nightmares. All you have to do to enter is, first off, like this video along with all the rest of the videos that have the weekly giveaway sidebar on them. The second thing is be a subscriber, because if you're not a subscriber, I don't want to give you something that you just don't deserve, because frankly, you're not a subscriber. And the last thing you need to do is leave a comment on every video that has the weekly giveaway that we talk about. At the beginning of each one of these videos, I'll have what the comment is supposed to be, either at the beginning or the end of the video. This video's comment, all you need to do is tell me what you think the best deck is moving into this format of Match Millennium and Twisted Nightmares. The best deck. What you think the best deck that currently exists is. Aside from that, however, enjoy the video, and now back to your regularly scheduled content. What's up, Yugi Bros? It's Connor. We got another duel video for you guys today, and this one is a doozy, to say the least. We brought back my Ecto Zombies, because I love this deck. Our opponent is playing a ritual deck of sorts. I'll let you find out what it is for yourself, but there is a Charging Gaia, hence the fact there probably is a Blackluster Soldier. As of recording this video, the new skills are not in, so this is actually, and it'll touch on it in a second, this Emma skill is actually a proxy for the Dark Magician, or the Black Mastery. I forget what it's called, but it works with Blackluster Soldier and Magician of Chaos. I'm going to start with Allure, because that's a new card we have in Ecto. I'm going to banish Snake Hair, because this card's terrible. But unfortunately, it's the third strongest level 4 or lower zombie in Speed Duels, so we're playing it. There it is. Skill is Ritual of Black Mastery. We're going to summon Double Costin. We're going to put a counter on it. The way Ectoplasmic works, for the people that don't know, this is from way back, is once per turn, if you control a zombie monster, you can place one counter on this card. All zombie monsters you control gain 100 attack and lose 100 defense for each counter on it. Any battle damage you take from battles involving a zombie is doubled. This is really cool. I like this outside of the game. I wish more of the field spell quote-unquote esque effects and speed were outside the game instead of on the field. So this will put this to 1800 right now, 100 per counter. You will take double battle damage if they swing over this. And if they put this in defense, it will lose 100 per counter. But the plan is for it to never be in defense mode. In addition, we'll set Dust Tornado and activate Pyramid of Wonders. This gives all zombie monsters 200 attack for each monster your opponent controls. So right now 0, but if they put one monster out there, this will become 2,000, which is already a problem for them. And then if exactly one zombie would be destroyed, you can destroy Pyramid of Wonders instead. That does include by battle or card effects, so you can protect your monster even further. The name of the game is Beat Face with Beat Sticks. And believe it or not, it can be really good. So you're going to normal summon Charging Gaia. This is going to summon it out at 1900 attack. But then this puts Pyramid of Wonders up by 1. So they ask, what's its attack? We say it's 2000. And dang would be the correct response. So we go into main phase 1, we'll put another counter on it, so now it's at 21 because of Pyramid. And Dragon Zombie comes out at 18 plus 2 is 2000. So automatically already we have 2 monsters that get over this thing. They're going to Sphere Karibo the Costin, but the Dragon Zombie is still going to swing over the Charging. So that's that really quickly. They do draw Blackluster Soldier, which is kind of convenient here, because Sonic Bird will then allow them to add advanced ritual art from the deck to the hand, making this BLS live that they just drew. They could have alternatively added Blackluster Ritual, allowing them to banish the Gaia, and the Gaia in hand in the Sphere Karibo in the graveyard, thus allowing Gaia to trigger to add Blackluster Soldier from deck to the hand. But, you know, I guess it doesn't really make a difference. They already have what they need here. So anyways, there's some interesting synergy here. I don't know if it's like top tier synergy, but it is interesting synergy nonetheless. So they're going to advance Ritual Art, sending a Blue Eyes White Dragon from the deck to the grave to summon the BLS from hand. That's pretty strong. All we have is Dust Tornado, so we can't deal with that. So they're going to use their skill now, which is supposed to be Ritual Black Mastery. This one says you get one different effect depending on which Ritual Summon monster you Ritual Summoned, either this or the Magician. In this case, with BLS, it can't be destroyed by our skill, not that it will be anyway. And if we were to activate a trap card, they get to draw a card immediately after the trap resolves, which is nice. They don't know we have Dust Tornado, so in case this was a relevant trap, they get to draw a card afterward. And BLS is protected by the skill. So they're going to battle phase. They'll BLS swing into Costin, and they'll pass. Now, thinking about it, I get that you kill the 100 attack monster. You know, it's a little bit stronger. Pyramid puts everything up by 400 now because they have 2 monsters. But they would have done double battle damage to me with Ecto out. So if this swung over this, if this swung over this, it would have been 22. So we would have taken 800. We would have taken double. It would have been 16. But I guess the way this works, I understand the logic. This is currently at 23. Would have been 24 the following turn. If they have any other boost, like, it could get over this. So I get it. I get it. Fortunately for us, we draw Offerings to the Doomed, and everyone knows my thoughts on Offerings to the Doomed. If you don't, I think this is probably one of the greatest cards that has ever entered Speed Duels. You pop any face-up, you target any face-up monster in the field and destroy it. You skip your next draw phase. That's the only downside. And I get that in Speed Duels that can be a big downside. I don't think that's a big enough downside to warrant how good the card is. For example, we're going to go into battle phase, and keep in mind it's a quick play. In addition to there's so many upsides to this card. So right now, these are all 19 plus 400, so these 23. They're going to have 1 Dragon Zombie swing in for 900. And we're going to have Offerings to the Doomed in battle phase, because it's a quick play. Pop the BLS, and then swing directly. Now this won't have any boost because they don't have a monster, but that's fine. They take 1900. And all of a sudden, we are so far ahead of them. This card is so good, guys. You don't understand. You probably do. If you've watched my videos enough by now, you do understand. They draw Sonic Bird. Does a whole lot of nothing here. It sucks because Charging Gaia can come in at 19, and these are 19. But as soon as a monster hits their board, they become 21 because of this. So if they summoned this, they'd both be 21. So yeah, setting a defense probably was the best play. Of course, we're going to Dust Turn it in the end phase because we have everything. We can't draw because Offerings of the Doomed. But who cares? We have the game. We have the board. Everything is under our control. Alright, yeah. That's straight game. Offerings of the Doomed. I'm dead serious. The card is solid. When I was a kid, it was my favorite spell card, so maybe I have a little bias towards it. Damn, look at this! They both opened it. That's a little bit... It's actually really scary. It's scary against a ritual deck because you go out of your way to use other cards to summon your ritual monsters, and then when they get pops for free for like little to no cost, you feel like you've just wasted everything. But this deck kind of cares too because it kind of sits on 1 to 2 monsters that are really big beat sticks, and otherwise they take a lot of damage. We're going to start out the same strong play we always do. Costin, Pyramid of Wonders, 1 counter on Ecto. We're going to set a card face down and its Offerings, and we're going to pass. Yeah, we could have Allured. But this is the reason why I think Allure is probably better at 2 than at 3 in Speed Duels. We could have whiffed, and I feel it's better to just sit on this. Anything they summon makes this at least 2000 attack, and Bird will add Blackluster Ritual. It is so awesome to see that in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. They're going to activate it by sending Gaia and the Sonic Bird to summon Blackluster Soldier. And then Gaia triggers because Gaia says if he's tributed, you get to add a Blackluster Soldier monster from your deck to your hand. So they add another BLS. They're going to set Offerings, and they're going to go into battle phase and swing into Costin. And we're going to Offerings it. Because that's just really, really good. Just really, really good. So good. We skip our draw phase. Who cares? Why not? Let's just YOLO it. Battle phase. Swing in for 19. Pass. They draw. So they had offerings, but I get the reason they didn't use it. Yeah, they could have saved the damage, but let's draw a card to try to hit with this so we're not screwed. They're going to normal Senju. They're going to add Magician of Black Chaos. Now they're going to ritual summon it by sending the BLS. I do like that these cards complement each other because they're both level 8. Now they're going to use the skill's other effect, which is interesting. It makes it so it can't be destroyed by spell effects. Hey, look, this is a spell effect. This card's a really good spell effect. Also, if Magician of Black Chaos destroys a monster by battle, add a spell from your graveyard to your hand. This is easily the better of the two effects. Like, I'm actually surprised BLS got screwed over. This one's just got a way better effect. You can add any spell back. That's really good. That's really good. So they're going to go into battle phase, and then they're going to have offerings get rid of double costing. Because originally I'm like, why would you do that? Because this could have this, kill this, add something else back. But because this can protect this, Pyramid would save costing, and then this wouldn't be able to go in for damage. So you might as well just do the max damage here. It kind of forces me. So it forces me to use Pyramid, because if I don't and this dies, that's 42. I just lose on the spot. So I have to protect it, which now puts them in a situation to swing into me. That's actually supposed to be double, and we will touch on that in a second. But they're going to use the skill to add back offerings to the doomed. And think about it this way, right? This is a quick play. If I had another monster on the field, they could then use this and still only skip one draw phase. This card is insane, guys. It's absolutely insane. Senju's going to swing it for 14. And all of a sudden, we're on the defensive. They can't set this, obviously, because it's there's no main phase 2. But they do have the recovery. So we draw Snake Hair, of all wonderful cards. And we're going to YOLO Allure. Because if we don't, and we normal summon Snake Hair, and we swing over this, and we pump this up by 1, it doesn't matter. We still lose. We're going to YOLO the draws. It works out. We're going to normal costing. And at this point, I think we figured out... Yeah, I figured out that battle damage last turn was doubled, so I actually take another 900. But at this point, I don't think it would have mattered. We know they have offerings to the Doom. They could just pop over it, swing for game. And the Dust Tornado is not going to change that. So Ecto's at 3 counters. This thing's at 2,000. They take 600. And it doesn't matter. They can't draw. Whatever. Swing for game. And it's doubled anyway. So it's a good comeback on their part. Offerings to the Doomed, guys. It's literally offerings to the Doomed. I do like that the rituals complement each other. I think they got a potential, honestly. If you're wondering about the spell shattering, we cited that on accident. So we're in Lure of Darkness. Snake Hair, that is all you're good for, is a Lure of Darkness. Just saying. Caustic comes out, Ectoplasmic puts a counter up, we're going to set our spell shattering arrow, and our offerings to Doom and pass. We didn't open Pyramid. So unfortunately, yeah. They're going to normal Senju, they're going to add Magician of Black Chaos, and they're going to activate Black Magic Ritual. And they send charging in Senju, summon the Magician, and then Gaia adds their BLS, which is crazy because they have Sonic Bird, so then they can add the Black Luster Ritual the following turn, and then they have a way to hopefully to summon that. And at offerings, I'm slowly starting to really like how this deck synergizes with itself. I understand it's not the greatest, but still. On the summon, we're going to activate offerings when this hits the board, because we know if they go any further and they use the skill, it's unaffected by spell effects, and then we slowly lose. So we're going to pop that. As we're mentioning here. Dang, otherwise that skill, yeah. Alright. They're going to set their offerings, and they're going to pass. We can't draw. We're just going to swing in with Costin. 1900 to 19. Their turn. They draw Sphere Karibo. Not bad, not bad. Summon the Sonic Bird. Add the Black Luster Ritual. Unfortunately, they don't have the monsters to summon this. Enough of a level. So they're just going to pass. They could offerings. I get that they could have offerings, but I think they're trying to hit their draw phase before they do that, and they don't need to go out of their way. Does that make sense? We can't draw anyway. Oh no, we can draw. Yeah. We forgot to turn the draw phase thing back on. We drew a lure, but we're not going to YOLO it. We're just going to swing at a Sonic Bird, and they're going to sphere. So we'll pass. They draw another Sonic Bird. They normal it. They try to search, and they realize they're out of targets. They sided out Advanced Visual Art in this game, in the Blue Eyes. So actually, all they had was 1 and 1, which I'm a little surprised at. I thought they'd be playing 2, but they weren't. So they activate the ritual spell. They go for broke. They summon both the birds for the boy. And unfortunately, someone's good this time. So this skill means that this is unaffected by my skill, which doesn't matter in this case. And if I activate a trap, they can draw a card after it resolves. And they're going to swing in a double costing. And just like that, we're kind of screwed. We do have a lure, so we're going to YOLO it, but first we're going to tribute BLS for Santa Claus. Set our floodgate, YOLO a lure. And I'm not going to lie, guys, this hurts a lot. We can't even if we had a zone open for offerings, we couldn't chain it here because this card has to finish resolving before we could start everything else here. Damn it, Spell Shattering Arrow.
It's really crappy, actually. Granted, I don't know if any one card would have gotten us out of this situation, but doesn't matter anyway, so.
They draw because of Santa Claus, so Bird is their actual draw. And from this point on, it's pretty sad. We do have Floodgate Trap Hole for this. But you can tell from the tone of my voice, this isn't going to go well for us. Which is unfortunate because I really think Ecto still has a pretty good matchup against almost everything. Dragon Zombie comes out, put a counter on it, swing over the Santa Claus. And when in doubt, guys, when in doubt. We can't flip this. This is our only hope of destruction. So they offerings to the doomed. At this point, we should have Spell Shattering just for the fun of it, but we're going to keep bluffing, because why not? Oh, they can't draw, who cares? Swinging in for 26. You'd think the comeback was now. It's set it up to be a comeback. What do we draw? Yeah. Unfortunately, in this situation, we can't pop both, so that's game. So regarding Ecto, it's triple Snake Hair, triple Dragon Zombie, triple Costin. In the past, I think it was 3-3 and 1. I bumped it up an extra 2 because of Lure of Darkness. This is the one of the few decks we're playing triple Lure in because we got the targets. 1 Pyramid, I might bump this to 2. You saw it from the first 2 duels how relevant it can be. Double Offerings, I'm not cutting this, even though I bricked with it in the last draw there. I'm not cutting it, it's too good. Double Floodgate, triple Dust Tornado. Side is Santa Claus, the second Pyramid, which at this point I'll probably just main. Double Night Beam, I don't even know how to feel about this card in general, but screw this card, so maybe we'll keep playing it. Spell Shattering Arrow, I'm sorry, that was the worst side-in ever. And Waking the Dragon. Deck's pretty standard. I might add Skill Successor as like a one-of. I do like that card in something that already plays a bunch of beat sticks, but I do also like a card that just outs the monster in Offerings to the Doomed. And for the deck that we've been calling Blue Luster Ritual, it's double Blue Eyes, triple Charging Gaia, triple Bird, double Senju because you can add the Blackluster Soldier through this, so we don't think we need the third one. Triple Sphere, double Blackluster Soldier, 1 Magician of Black Chaos, 1 Advanced Ritual Art, 1 Blackluster Ritual, 1 Black Magician Ritual, or Black Magic Ritual, I'm sorry, 1 Fulfillment of the Contract, which we never saw, and 1 Offerings to the Doomed because the card is clutch. Going forward, I definitely play a second one of these. I actually think I'd knock this engine out and just sit more on, you know, playing around with these two. Probably play another one of each. Maybe not another one of that, but definitely another one of this. and then 2 and 2, bump it to 2 and 2. I don't know how to feel about fulfillment. It's dead early. It's okay late. I don't know. Offerings, guys, best card, 2020. Double Jin right now just because traps. This deck doesn't protect you from traps. The one skill that makes this so that you draw a card after they play a trap doesn't protect it from a trap. So I was playing 2 for that. The one Night Beam to out stuff. That'll probably be a Dust Tornado. And then we played 3 quick plays, and the reason being is for, like you saw how they used Magician of Black Chaos. If it adds a spell back in the battle phase, if you add any 3 of these back, you can use them in the same battle phase because they're quick plays. Dice Foon, everyone remembers Dice Foon, right? To pop a spell and trap, to pop a monster with another offerings, plus we would just probably play that anyway, it's really good. And Spell Shattering usually deals with burn. And then standard extra is standard. There's no Waking the Dragon on the side deck, but there definitely can be. It's just that this is more of like a work in progress, so we were messing around with like cards that best suited it. But yeah. Guys, what did you think? Did you like, love, or hate any of the choices? If so, leave a comment in the comment section down below and let me know your thoughts. Like, subscribe as always, hit that notification bell to get all of our latest updates, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Yu-Gi Bros out.